Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J, Kamal, and Spikes from live from Long Island, New York, where we had a kind of an okay day on Wall Street. I mean, Kamal doesn't look too happy, being that he has a big position in Sava. For that
Mm,
matter, Spike and I have big positions in Sava, but we're not going to let that bother us. Kamal,
not
Tesla,
today.
your position in Tesla is looking better.
Yes, but I don't have as much as I had in Sava. But
Yeah, well, and also IBIT bounced today. Bitcoin went up.
yeah,
My
I have.
strategy, for some unexplained reason, li- went negative at the end of the day. Professor Omar, he's
That's
smart.
wrong.
Professor,
Hello.
this
Hello, everyone. Yes, Steven.
SPY SPY refuses to prove me right or you right.
No,
Yeah,
it's just hanging on
you guys
there.
guessing.
Uh,
The suspense continues.
it's it's depressing. I didn't even check what happened today.
Nothing.
Let me see.
Started.
Oh shit.
It traded
Uh,
down, it traded up, and it ended even.
yeah. Nah. Mm,
I think it was lower most of the day, but I'm
Hard to make a call on that.
not sure. I didn't really follow it closely.
I was making a lot of money like around like 2 p.m. or so when IBIT and MicroStrategy were significantly up,
that's
but then
good.
they deflated.
Yeah, well, especially MicroStrategy actually turned negative at the end of the day.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know why. That worries me when when Bitcoin stayed up over 1% and that MicroStrategy turns negative. Don't like that. Anyway, let's take a look at my charts. I'll do them quickly, then we'll let Professor Omar have a crack at his charts, and we'll have some fun.
yeah.
Well, what we're going
I'm
to
not. I'm not gonna stay too long today.
Okay, so if you
You
can't,
know.
we'll
Yeah.
just do my charts then, if that's the case.
I have a class.
All right, we'll do mine. Start with spiders, right? Do I have the biggest screen possible? I don't think so. There we go.
Get rid of our ugly faces.
Yeah, okay, so that's better, right?
Yep.
So it turned in a doji today, Professor Omar. Here's a candle. It's not a bad candle. Relatively long lower wick. Came out even on actually up one in the day.
Maybe it's looking for a bounce.
Yeah, I mean, look, to me, there's nothing particularly bad about this chart, and I see as long as it stays in this channel, it's going up. It's not going down. I mean, that's clearly the case. And even if it breaks below the channel, if it fills the gap, it should be support right there. So I'm looking at
You're looking at SPY.
SPY. I'm looking at 531 as support. I'll put it in.
Yeah, it barely broke the low 542.62, and usually when it does that, it could go back again and make a new high and then go back down again. It's
Counts within the channel.
yeah, and I mean the way it's going, it looks like it's gonna break down. One I don't know. That's my thing. Of course, I'm probably biased because I'm short.
Look at it. Look at it this way. If it reaches the top of the top of the channel, it'll be 561 come July 5th.
So it'll line up with the prophecies.
Come July 5th, in just a little while, it could be 560. 15.
I mean, if you draw the channel that way, I mean the way I draw it, it's like a rising wedge, and usually a rising wedge is always resolved to the downside.
Yeah, but I don't see. I can see a rising wave, but
Mostly resolved to the downside.
I can also see a rising channel. So it depends how you want to look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the stock market. There
Right.
is something for everyone, right?
Exactly. You like vanilla, you like chocolate.
If you're looking, you're gonna find whatever you're looking for.
Bitcoin was up 1.69% today. That's a nice. I like that. It bounced pretty nicely. I would like to see it close above the red candle from two weeks ago. That high was 63,300.
You don't have the 20 EMA. If you put the 20 EMA, you're gonna see something a little different.
I'm sure you can, and then if you put in if you put in every EMA, you're going to see something.
No, yeah, I mean the 20 is very widely watched, and it just touched the 20 MA, and then it eased up a little bit down. So you can change one of those, or you just add the moving average, like either. Yeah,
I thought I was clicking on it. I don't know what happened.
you just click on one of those and then change the number. You have 250.
Oh, okay.
You have 250. Now on the left side, on your left side, yeah, on that's where you have 50, all the way the one all the way down. No, in the box. Go to the box and then double click on it.
In that index.
This?
Yes. No, up the box where you see the names.
It has the
This box.
Yep. The one down, all the way down. The last one is 50. That's the one I just added. Double click on that one. Ouch. Okay, I don't know. That's
good. Now we don't have to look
now.
at it.
Yeah, just expand it. Yeah, I think you see the settings. The settings. Yes, there you go. Now you get it. Change it to 20. That's an MA, right? Yeah. Cool.
And
Then just done.
and
Down.
so,
Just done. Simple or exponential. Yeah, either way is fine. It's not gonna be a big difference.
No, not for 20.
It's a very slight difference in general.
oh, I did the 20.
You see the thing?
Yeah, it's for that's resistance.
Yeah. You just got there, and then it had a little bit.
Can you just told me the 20 is resistance? And then I wouldn't know how to chart it.
Yes.
No, I
Could
think
you look at MicroStrategy? See what it stopped today. It hit. I think the 50 from the bottom.
all right, MicroStrategy. To me, I'm mildly bullish Bitcoin near term and very bullish medium term Bitcoin.
You see, it hit that 50-day moving average, and then
Absolutely. And it is the same thing also when it reached the 20, and then it started going down.
Yeah, Bitcoin is finding some. I mean, MicroStrategy is finding support at the 100. So I think I don't know why it came down like it did today on a good day for Bitcoin. It troubles me a little. I mean, it's been under short attack before. Maybe we're going to get a resumption of short attack.
you see how it hit the 50 and it bounced down?
The 50 is resistance, 100 is support.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm just a little concerned about the end of day action on MicroStrategy.
Yeah, you got two red candles there, and
they also it didn't follow Bitcoin today, so that troubles me.
Mara followed Bitcoin, but not mstr.
Hot. You can't stop this one, I don't think.
Mara did unbelievably good.
It's trying to go up some more, but it's found resistance here. So where's a good place to buy it? 1471, something like that. A little lower.
For what?
Hot. If you want to get in, would you look for 1390?
Hot? Which one? I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's a minor.
HUT, not HOT.
That's correct.
I don't know. There is a resistance there. It's yeah.
I would be looking for 1392. Get a little pullback and get in. It's finding a lot of resistance the last 3 days.
Yeah. I would shoot for the 50-day moving average at least.
It looks to me like it's going to pull back at least a little to say under 14.
Yeah, probably even under 12. For the 50 moving average, 50-day moving average, very likely.
Moving average is all the way down.
There's one thing. There's one rule is that stocks, when they regain the 200 moving average, they almost always retest.
All right, then it's got a long ways to
So,
go.
but it was going to retest it. It could be way, way, way later, which means way higher. But the 50-day moving average could be just around the corner. It's not.
The 50-day could move up to 1250 and then
Exactly.
to 12.
You can have that.
I might do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at ARDX. We didn't have time last week. So one of our viewers requested it. And it's been behaving very nicely the last 3 days of trading. Today, not so nicely, actually. It's a big upper wick, gave back. This is another one you might want to pick it up at the 50-day moving average, 699. I think you can get a sale at 699 on ARDX. Where would if you wanted to buy this, where would you put in your good till cancel? Professor, would you put in a good till cancel at order to buy at $7 or lower?
Usually the middle of that big again the 200 moving average probably.
That would be 650.
Just below that big candle, right?
Close to that, yeah.
I got it. I would be happy buying at $7, right in the middle of this big green candle. It's my own little buying scheme.
Yeah, the middle of that it would be good. Absolutely, that's the 50-day again. That's the 50-day moving average.
That's also the 50.
Yeah,
$7 is where I'd look. If I wanted to buy that stock, I'd look for $7 target.
Yeah, the 50-day moving average is right at 7.
Sava, one of the brokers lowered their ratings from buy to neutral, Wainwright, and went down on pre-market to $10. And also, there's a story that the same CUNY scientist Wang analyzed the data for phase 2 and it cast aspersions on the data from phase 2. So there's always another shoe dropping on this one. But I'm still hopeful that it'll prove out. So I'm not selling anymore, but I'm also not buying anymore. I'm just holding.
It's a good decision, I think.
I'm holding and see how it plays out. Because like you told me the last time, if it goes up to 120, I'm going to make a lot of money anyway.
Absolutely.
So why be greedy?
Anything else would be just revenge trading.
Yeah. And if I see it get back to 20, I could buy then. It's never too late. Unless it goes up 5-fold overnight, it's possible.
Yeah, remember William O'Neill always says buy high, sell higher.
Right.
Always. Yeah.
I think it will reach 20
That's
once the dust settles.
This one, Adam Feuerstein, whatever his name is, he's gloating over this one. Apparently, he's been in an internet war, a Twitter war with this fellow Matt. I forgot his last name. This fellow Matt, who's a tremendous sava bull, and they've been at it back and forth. So he was gloating that the stock collapsed. It makes me sick to my stomach when a reporter, it's allegedly a reporter, gloats when a stock collapses. Don't like that. Infantile behavior. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at IWM. We've all been waiting for the money to come into IWM, but no,
No, it's
it's
still hanging around 200.
still in tech, and it's not rotating out so fast. However, since the April low, it is a bullish look. Has a bullish look to it since the April low. So I'm hopeful that this one will rise to new highs, at least above 210, and maybe the other side of 250 by the time it's over later this year. So I'm a super bull on the small caps, but it hasn't happened yet. No signs of it happening just yet. That's where we are right now. You wanted me to look at Tesla and what else?
Yes,
Microcomputers.
Chewy, you wanted me to look at, and SMCI, right?
SMCI.
SMCI.
Tesla is just I got that one wrong completely. It's
Yeah, Tesla's
boring.
You were shorting it, Professor Omar, right?
Yeah, but I closed it. Yeah.
SMCI looks like a bullish wedge, an expanding wedge is forming here.
I just
I don't even have to look at the averages. I think this is the 50. I don't know what anything is anymore because of that.
That's just the channel, I think.
I want to
It's just
take
a trend
out.
line. That's a trend line.
All right,
So trend line, yeah. If you clone it and you put it on the top, you're gonna see you have like
yeah, it looks like a rise, a widening shed, whatever you want to call it, a bullish wedge.
No, it opened and closed. It closed below the open, right?
It closed below the trend, but no, it closed above.
No, below the open, it closed.
Below the open, but not below the mid.
If it closed below the open, that's a bearish candle.
Even though
it looks like a hammer, it's bearish.
The candle is bearish, but to me the chart is bullish.
Yeah.
If you could see going back to May 5th, it's mildly bullish, the chart to me. I would call this a bullish chart. I'd be looking to break 1,000. With a break of 1,000, it can really take off. Mm-hmm. So I think that's going to be the test. I think it'll get back up there by the end of the year.
I do believe as well. But I think there is a little more downside to it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens if and when it gets to 1,000. I think it will get to 1,000 again. It was repelled by 1,000 recently. This next time out, it might just go through it. That's what I'm hoping. SMCI bullish. I'm bullish for the market though, so it's hard to get me to make a non-bullish call, especially on tech. What was the other one? Tesla and Chewy, right?
Yeah. So your friends are still bullish on the market, Dr. J?
Through July. August, it's a little division of thought. Some people are figuring a 10% pullback in August. I don't know that I don't know that that's my thinking. I'm just repeating, what I hear from some other people. Not everybody. It's like us. Professor Omar's more bearish than me. I'm more bullish.
I am betting for lower 520, 525, 515 even.
My feeling
by end of August.
My feeling is we get to 560 by August, and then you get the 10% correction. That brings you to 505. Something like that is very possible. Chewy has reversed all its gains. What the hell happened? 5-point reversal.
If you look at the 5 days, just do me just a favor, 5 days.
This is very ugly.
it reached 39. You see, it reached 39, then it came down.
Very ugly. I don't like this chart. It's not very appealing to me. If it comes back up to 30 again, shed something.
I see.
Maybe not. Again, I'm just, to me, I don't sell everything. I sell pieces. But, that's how I operate. If I don't like the chart, I start selling off a little bit.
Somebody asked for NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, I think, is going to be in this trading range till the next earnings report. I think we're stuck in the muck. So I think it's going to take some time. I think we may fill this gap right here at 116.44. That's very likely. And I think we'll be like Bitcoin in a narrow trading range for NVIDIA for a while. It could go down to 106 as well. Let me draw it in at 106.
Yeah, it's resilient. I mean,
106 to up until 129. I mean, it's a big trading range, but that's where I see it. It's somewhere in that vicinity for the next month, maybe. I don't know when they report, when their next earnings is, but I think that'll take us higher. Every earnings period is a victory, practically, for this one. So.
yeah, I like that analysis.
All right, so there we have NVIDIA. Look for a big trading range, maybe 106 to 128, something like that. I think we're at the upper end, towards the upper end of the trading range. So if we move up sharply in the month of July, it'll probably be without NVIDIA, without much help from NVIDIA.
In general, Dr. J, when you have a drop like that and then you regain a new high very few days later, it's a good short-in opportunity. Usually it's gonna go down really hard.
Yeah, I have it down. I don't think it goes harder than the 106.
No, it said in case it makes new all-time high.
Oh yeah,
in very short days.
I don't see.
You have to be very careful. If something like that happens, you have to be very careful.
I don't see that happening. Period.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if it made a new all-time high for another month at least. You have to wait. In about a month goes by, yeah, maybe. But it's going to take some time.
Mm-hmm.
With Tesla, and that's it, right? Anybody have a request? Anybody else? Any viewers have a request? Do we have any viewers today?
We have a couple.
All right, so we have a beautiful candle. It took out the
Kate says the next earnings for NVIDIA is in August, the end of August.
In August, so that's when you're very likely to get a rally in NVIDIA. Tesla, it looks good. Maybe you get a little pullback and a chance to enter at the 200. I think it's going higher. I don't know why. I think the fundamentals are weak.
They are.
But yet the chart looks mighty strong.
That's why I think probably it's the most hated stock.
Professor Omar, you have a beautiful looking cup and handle. So you got a little pullback maybe.
Yeah, you see there, Jerry, I don't know if you zoom a little bit the chart. There is a big trend line going all the way back to November 21st, 2021, I'm sorry, 2021. And we're heading there, I think. And then we're going to come back down again.
You want me to look 5 years out?
Yeah, yes, 2021. If you look, it's a wedge somehow. I think that's going to,
Yeah, I see
it's going to be stuck there.
I see
Yeah, we're almost there. So You see the thing all the way up there, and then you have that trend line. It's just
You
like
got
it's a
you got
perfect
exactly.
trend line. And then you have that trend line that goes up. But there is the descending one. There is the descending one that makes a triangle with that one. There is a descending one.
This one is a beautiful trend line.
Yeah, absolutely. But there is a descending one too. There is the one that goes down from the top all the way to the
Well, to me, if the bottom one is slanted in this way, I don't care about the top. It's bullish. That's from my perspective.
So where do you see it going to?
I don't know. Maybe it ultimately. I don't know why it's going up. To be honest with you,
225.
how about 300? I don't know why.
I was thinking 231.
I have no idea why this is going up. The fundamentals on the car business is very lousy. EV is very lousy. I
It's
don't
a
know.
robot taxi thing, but I don't think it's gonna.
The fundamentals scare me, so I probably wouldn't buy it, even though the chart is
I would
strong.
say 225, 230, just like Kemal said, because that trend line you never, you cannot draw it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you look at this chart right here, it looks to me like it might just go all the way up to like 300 or even higher. But I don't know why, and I'm not in. It don't make sense to me, so I'm not going to bother with it. The chart from the chart alone, it looks good. At least another, like Professor Omar says, another 20 points at least, right? 15 points. So Kamal, maybe you can start selling off a little bit. We have a big Tesla fan, Tim.
Yeah.
Curtis wants me to look at Hook. We got and I don't know what Hook is, but we could look at it and then call it a day.
It's another farmer.
Another farmer. You guys are making me
They're
lose,
starting, according to the news,
you
they're
guys
doing trials on HIV.
making me lose money with these farmers. Oh, the chart, good. The chart looks pretty ugly, so that's good. That's good. Maybe I won't be tempted.
Hook.
I mean, it does show something today. It shows a kind of almost a harami, not quite, but what do you call this candle? A little hopeful, right? A little bullish, mildly bullish candle for the day, Professor Elmo.
For the day.
Yeah, mildly bullish for the day. All
I don't
right.
know. Penny stocks, I don't even bother looking at them.
No, I mean it looks basically it looks ugly, but mildly bullish for the day. And that's it. We did a lot, and thanks for coming, everyone. Jim, I hope Apple is going up. You wanted to know about Apple. Amazon and Apple will continue to lead the market. That's why I'm bullish the market. Amazon and Apple. Adios, amigos. Ciao.
Bye, guys. Ciao. Bye.